The Empty Shop started in Brazil in 2013 and it was a great success. And we came across it working late one night. We found it on a blog. So we thought it was a great idea to maybe approach them and ask them if this is something that we could bring to South Africa.
It is a concept that has run in a few countries overseas before. I think it's in North America, in Europe, in the UK. It was a thing that we wanted to get involved with, and at the same time it's an agency that we hope to do work with in the future too, as a joint venture with us, McCann and Duckworth.
The Empty Shop would start off empty every single morning, and then our shop assistants/stylists would dress the mannequins with the donated garments and make really stylish looks. So people or consumers would get the impression that this is actually a high-end boutique. When they would walk in the store, they would realize that the shelves would be empty. So we encourage people during the day to bring in their old garments, and that would fill the shelves.
We are in the business of creativity, we are in the business of doing good, and it was just a natural fit. The Empty Shop is turning donations on its head because it's asking consumers to donate high-end goods so we can obviously get greater value from them so we can then pass it on and donate it to charity. So what Sandton City is basically the home of high-end goods, and if you can just see those two coming together, it was basically a match made in heaven.
When McCann Johannesburg approached us, we immediately loved the idea. Because nothing is better than fashion, which is what we're all about, and charity. And behind this wonderful big exterior of Sandton, a lot of what we do is actually connected to charity.
McCann's responsibility on the whole project is the creative side of the project. So we created all the elements, all your collateral, what the store would look like, all our posters, so all design pieces. We made sure that there was consistency through all our elements, that everything was very neat and had the one clear message throughout.
What's amazing about this whole thing is that it was the first in Africa. It was the first time that we've done a project of this size and of this nature. It was the first time that we and Sandton got together, and it's all sitting with hospice now, and we've basically put a lot of heart and a lot of goodwill to many, many South Africans.
Hospice Fits is a not-for-profit organization that takes care of patients that have been diagnosed with life-limiting illnesses. I'll give examples, things like cancer, HIV and AIDS, and we provide both the physical care and also we look at the psychosocial elements. So the Empty Shop concept was brilliant. It was exciting because it got people to engage, and it was different from the norm for us of what we would do to get people engaging with our shops and our retail stores.
Surprisingly, people have a very positive attitude about this. I love how people are very enthusiastic. They want to know what's going on. And we've even had people who suffered from cancer before who came to us and they told us that this is actually touchy. It touches them,
Basically, my dad passed away from pancreatic cancer 2 years ago. And I thought it was definitely a worthy cause since hospice did a lot for my dad, so I could do something small in return.
And I think that this is a fantastic idea, that you're able to come here and just drop off everything that you've got. It's like a one-stop shop.
With the team of Topshop here in Sandton, we just asked the whole staff to get involved. We got donations from all our staff members. We came together and we just brought the whole donation here.
It's brilliant. It's taking stuff that you need to give to people and making sure it's going to the right places.
Being a part of something like this, I feel overwhelmed even. I feel fantastic.
The results for the Empty Shop were phenomenal. First of all, we set out to actually break the Brazilian record or the world record for the Empty Shop. Brazil gathered 3.2 tons. We actually achieved 4.2 tons. And a rough breakdown of that is roughly, shirts-wise, we collected 8,828 shirts. Dress-wise, we collected 1,367 dresses. Pants, 3,890. Shoes, 871 pairs. Handbags, roughly about 238. And then if you consider some of the other items, about 2,778 items.
Part of the reason why we do things like be involved in the Empty Shop campaign, have the retail charity stores, is for us to raise funds to be able to take care of patients that can't afford to pay. And so this campaign just helped us. In fact, I'll give you an example. In the first 4 days of launching it at our charity stores, we actually managed to raise 102,000 Rand. So what that means is that's patients that are going to be able to receive services and not pay for it, and we can afford to do that.
Media coverage for the Empty Shop hit the ground running. Some of the highlights included SABC News, ENCA, Times Live, Magzone Media, Power FM, Leisure Options, Santon Chronicle, amongst a long list.
So social media-wise, we reached roughly 95,000 people. There were about 600 tweets, and we had roughly 100 shares on Instagram.
I would like to say a great big thank you to all those individuals, to all those retailers within Santon City and tenants that became involved, to celebrities who also came and donated some wonderful clothing items, and importantly to McCann and to Santon City, because without them we wouldn't have had the platform to have such an amazing drive for donations.